Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add products to Shopify from AliExpress. So in this tutorial here today, I'm going to be showing you step by step what apps you need, what Chrome extension you need, and the entire process step by step of how to get those products imported into your Shopify store from AliExpress. If you want to sell those AliExpress products, this is great for doing Shopify dropshipping. So the app that I'm going to be showing you how to use in this tutorial today is de-essers. So they are a great AliExpress dropshipping tool for e-commerce, and they have Shopify integration to easily add those products into your Shopify store. Now, if you don't already have a Shopify store, I do want to mention that first link down in the description box below. That's brenvalesky.com/Shopify. We'll take you right over to a Shopify free trial. We're gonna get started with Shopify for free today. Once again, that's that first link down in the description box below. And without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial. So first things first, of course, you're going to want to make sure you sign up for Shopify and you actually have a Shopify store in order to be able to import those products. Next, you're going to want to go over to apps. Once you're signed into your Shopify dashboard in the homepage, we're going to go over to apps, and then you're going to search in de-essers. So that's D-S-E-R-S. Then you can search for de-essers in the Shopify App Store. Make sure you sign in with your account for Shopify. Then you're just going to click over here on de-essers, AliExpress dropshipping. And then we're going to add the app here to add it to our Shopify store. Now, we're going to have to create an account with de-essers as well as AliExpress, but figured first we'll just add the Shopify app. So, of course, here you can see the store. So it's going to install the app into your Shopify store, de-essers AliExpress dropshipping. So, boom, we click install app, and that's the first step of the process. So, as you can see here, we need to create an account. So we are going to create an account or register yourself. So we're going to register here. So you click register for yourself and then create a de-essers account. So you're going to need, of course, an email. Now, you're going to probably either want to use your Shopify account email. You can use any other email as well. For this tutorial, I'm just going to be using a temp email. But, of course, feel free to use the same email you use for your Shopify store. It makes a lot of sense. Or you could create something new. Just depends on what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that here, paste that in, go ahead and type in a password. We're going to go ahead and create that account. So now we have logged in to de-essers. And next, you're going to be prompted with this page here to select a plan to continue. We're just going to go with the free plan because this is completely free to use. On their free plan is forever free as well. That's just the basic option we're going to go with for de-essers. Of course, if you continue to scale your store, you could go with some of the paid plans. But just for today's tutorial to get started, we're just going to go with the free plan, as most people just want to start for free. Then we're going to link your supplier. So we're going to link to AliExpress. So we're going to go ahead and click that there. Now, next we're going to need to log into AliExpress. So here we're going to click register to create a new AliExpress account. Then we are going to go ahead and type in that new email. Boom. Let's go ahead and get password in here and there. We're going to click create account. You got to slide to verify. And there we go. So then it's going to send you a code to your email. So you're going to want to make sure, of course, you go ahead and boom, there we have our AliExpress verification code. We go back to AliExpress. There we go. Verify the email. And so now we are signed up with AliExpress. And then here we go. So then we have the authorization to grant de-essers access to our AliExpress account in order to place orders, manage things, and all of that type of stuff. And then you click authorize, and it will link your AliExpress account to the de-essers app. So it's a little bit of a process getting started in order to connect all of these pieces here. So help you place your first order. Let's start importing products. That's what we're going to select here. So boom. So now we are in the back end for de-essers in order to import those AliExpress products to our Shopify store. So there's a few different ways you can go about doing it. Of course, you can either use the Chrome extension, which I'm going to be showing you next how to do, or you can also just paste in the AliExpress URL. As you can see here in this little GIF here showing you can add them to your import list. That's another way to alternatively do it. So enter AliExpress supplier link. You can enter the AliExpress product link here and click OK to import the product. Cool. So, and once it's imported, then it will show up in your import list, and then all you have to do is click push to Shopify. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that in this tutorial here today as well. Once you get it in your import list, so we're going to click next, and then of course you push the product to your Shopify store. You can have multiple different Shopify stores as well. As you can see here, you can select what store you want to push the products to, but we're just doing it on the one main store, and then you wait for the product to be pushed. And once it's pushed to the store, of course. So, yeah. So, would you like to learn how to press this? No. And next, we're going to be importing the AliExpress products to our Shopify store. I'm going to be showing you how to do this in a couple of different ways. Now, one way to do this is with the Chrome extension for de-essers. Makes it really quick and simple and easy to import those AliExpress products. So first things first, of course, we're all signed in now on AliExpress, de-essers, and Shopify. Now we're going to head over to the Chrome web store to add the extension. Now you're going to need to use Google Chrome if you want to import products through the extension. I will be showing you another way to do it if you aren't using Google Chrome, but this is a great option just to speed up the process of importing products. So we're going to search de-essers in the Chrome web store. As you can see, boom, and then we're going to add it to Chrome. We're going to add the extension here. Now, it is efficient as well to go ahead and pin this to your dashboard here up on next to the URL section. So when you click it, then as you can see here, it will pop up with de-essers. So you're going to add this to your Chrome. Once again, if you're not using Google Chrome, I will show you an alternative way to import it, but this is a great and easy, fast way to do it. Next, we're going to head over to AliExpress. So depending on what products you want to find, I found this little pet cat brush to groom cats and their hair. So I figured this is an easy product to use for the tutorial. Now, next, once you add that app to your Chrome, you're going to make sure that you log into de-essers again. So we're going to go back to de-essers, make sure we're logged in here to make sure everything is signed in. So boom. So now it's all refreshed and we are signed in. Then we're going to go ahead and go back here to AliExpress. So now that we're on AliExpress, I'm just going to go ahead and refresh that page here. And now you should be seeing this add to de-essers button. Now, if you're not, go ahead and make sure that you're signed in on because you need to be signed in on AliExpress, on Shopify, and on de-essers. So lots of places to make sure you're signed in, and then it should pop up with add to de-essers. This is an easy way to import products. All you have to do is click add to de-essers, and it will automatically then, boom, AliExpress product import success. It will add it to de-essers in your import list. And we're just going to go ahead and, as you can see, there it is, the cat pet brush. So this is a great way if you don't want to search through the de-essers home. You can go directly to AliExpress, and then next to push the AliExpress product to your Shopify store, all you have to do is click push to Shopify. Now you can edit the product here as well a little bit if you want to edit the product details. And it is nice to edit the product details before you push things to Shopify. I would recommend if you're importing a lot of products, edit them in de-essers before you push them to Shopify, because de-essers has some nice little features here to edit the variants. So you can delete additional variants, things like that. You can set your compare at pricing. Make sure, I would personally edit everything in de-essers first before you push things to Shopify, because once it's in Shopify, you don't have the same editing tools. And a lot of times, AliExpress products, if you're only going to be selling one variation, or if you're going to be shipping it from the United States with the better shipping times, I do have a full tutorial on how to get better shipping times with AliExpress as well. I will leave a link down in the description box below on how to get faster shipping times with AliExpress, because if we take a look at this cat brush, there are a few different shipping options, and this is important when you're importing the products to your AliExpress store, that you make sure you select the variants with the right shipping options as well. So as you can see here, there's a few different shipping options. You have you have the regular super economy global, then you have AliExpress standard shipping. Now, that is still a decent amount of time. Right now, as of the making of today's video, it's early in December, so this would take about a month to arrive. This one would take about 2 months with free shipping. So generally, then, now, not every product is going to have this, but this product does have the faster shipping with USPS from a US warehouse, so you can get that 4 to 13 days. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, it may be 3 to 5 days, maybe a little bit longer, but it just depends on when you're watching this. And then you have that faster shipping time for an AliExpress product. Now, not every product that you find is going to have that faster shipping time. Really just depends. So next, when we're importing the products in de-essers, we're going to go back to the import list. You're going to want to make sure the shipping is selected as US. So we're going to go in and delete these China. Now, you can ship from China if you want to save a little bit of money. The shipping is cheaper. It just will take a bit longer to get those products to your customers. Instead of that like 1 week or max 2 week period, it's more like the 2 to 4 week period. So just depends on what you want to do. Of course, you can go in here. So we're going to go ahead and delete those products. So we are going to remove those here. So we're going to delete those variants, and then now we just have the United States variants with the variety of different colors. So you can see here, you can also change the compare at value. So if depending on what you want to sell things at, you can change the compare at price. So we're going to go ahead and go with $19.99 as the compare at, and then what we're actually the compare at, we're going to set a little bit higher. So we're going to set the compare at price to $30. And then our price, we're going to change our price to the $19.99. Now, this is just a lot easier to edit your pricing variables within de-essers versus in Shopify. It's quick and easy to edit it right here. So, and it also tracks the stock as well as far as the inventory on AliExpress relative to the inventory in your store. So we're going to go ahead and then go over to the description. We're just going to leave the description the same. You see the images. You can go ahead and edit these or keep whichever ones you want to add. A lot of times you're going to want to add these extra images here and check them because they are extra images to add to your store, and it really adds to the appeal of the product to show how people can use it. And you can go in and edit these as well if you want to. Of course, you have your shipping information. So you're going to make sure if you select from United States. Now, we already edited that in the variants section. So we're just going to go ahead and click save here to save the changes that we made to the product. And then you can see the cost here as well. And then we're going to click push to Shopify. Now, you can do this in bulk as well if you're importing a lot of products. We're going to go ahead and push this one to Shopify. And as you can see here, we have the test store. So you're going to make sure you select the store that you're actually selling it within, of course. And then we're going to, of course, we don't have pricing rules. You can also set up pricing rules if you want to set up pricing templates, like if you have generally like a 50% margin or something like that. You can also set that up, continue selling when out of stock. So we're also going to push this to the online store so you can see it on the online store. That is a great option there. Now, of course, you can import reviews as well with a tool like Luke's, which I will be coming out with a tutorial on how to import AliExpress reviews with that tool, but we're going to save that for another video. So we're going to click add to online store, and then we can push to Shopify. So then you can see, waiting for it to load, it will push it to that Shopify store, and it should be pushed to Shopify. We're going to go back over here, go to products, and boom, as you can see here, we have the product added to our online store. If we click preview on online store, then we can see the product on our online store, which is great. So boom, and as you can see, it has the different colors, ships from the United States as well. Now, you can edit the variants in your store settings if you don't want to show that. You have your product details, you have all the images here. Of course, feel free to edit your product pages a lot. This is just showing you how to get those products onto your Shopify store. And you can see the pricing is set up here with the sale and compare at pricing, which I think looks really, really nice. And the shipping is calculated at checkout. So you have dark blue, green, pink. You have all your different variants for your products. and boom, that is now imported. So you can either, add to cart, buy it now, and the product is essentially imported into your Shopify store. We're going to go over to the home page, and as you can see here, it also shows up here. You can feel free to edit the title. I would definitely recommend editing the title because that is just that's just the default that comes with AliExpress products, which is fairly, it's AliExpress. You want to make sure you edit this to make it look a little bit more brandable, make it look a little bit better for customers. You could even delete this little color selector if you want to on your products. Would highly recommend editing anything you have here just to make it a lot better of a store experience, to make it look more like a real brand versus just like completely stripping the AliExpress listing directly. I would definitely recommend editing that. So you can easily do that if you just click in here, click into the product. But as you can see here, it is imported completely into your Shopify store. So it is imported. Now I'm going to be showing you another way to import products as well if you're not using Google Chrome. But that is the easiest way. Now some people, they can't get this little button to pop up. So that's why I'm showing you the alternative option as well. But, most people add to de-essers. That's going to be great. And it's a lot quicker with the Chrome extension. Just makes it a lot faster to import those products. So we're going to go ahead and click refresh on de-essers. And it should load here. So as you can see, the product is already pushed in the import list. Of course, that product has been pushed to the store. And you can see your products that you have in your Shopify store listed here as well. This is where you will go ahead and fulfill orders within de-essers. You can see your sales reporting and all those kind of things as well. Set up supplier mapping, place orders once you get orders in your Shopify store. All of that you can manage within the de-essers platform. Now, you can also find additional suppliers as well within de-essers, depending on, you can easily just add products here if you want to. You can add them to your import list. That's another alternative way to find products. Now, alternatively, like I mentioned, the other way that you can import products into your Shopify store is to just go to the import list, as you can see here on de-essers, then go over to import. And then this is one way that you can add AliExpress products by URL so that you don't have to mess around with the Chrome extension. All you have to do is paste in the URL, click search, and then as you can see here, we already have that same product, and it will then, you can click push to Shopify. Alternatively, if you find another product that you want to sell, maybe let's just say within the jewelry space, right? So let's go ahead and use this product. Now, another thing too with the extension is it will show you suppliers and shipping options as well, which is kind of cool. And you can easily also just click this DS button, alternatively, if you can get the Chrome extension to work for you. And that also makes it easy. So we're just going to go ahead and import that product here with the DS button. And we're going to go ahead and also add this other product via the URL. So there's a few different ways, you can easily import those products to your import list. So we're going to go ahead and close out of that. As you can see here, after clicking that button, it shows up here. And if we want to add another product via URL, you can also do that here. So that's another easy way to add products to your import list. And then we're just going to click check, and push to Shopify. We're not going to edit anything here. Also going to publish to online store. So not editing anything in here, like I showed you with the pet brush, although I would recommend that you edit things before pushing it to your store. And then it will show up in your products list right there. And then we're going to go back to the Shopify store, and we're going to go back to the online store. And we're going to go scroll down here. And as you can see, the products are then imported into your Shopify store. So guys, that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. Once again, I would recommend that you change out a lot of the settings here in your colors, your variants, and of course your pricing. That's quite important as well to edit when you're importing those AliExpress products in your Shopify store. But guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. And once again, if you don't already have a Shopify store, you go ahead and check out that first link down in the description box below. That's BrandValesky.com/Shopify. Take you right over to a Shopify free trial where you can start with Shopify today. Guys, once again, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.